Influx of e-bikes and e-scooters on our roadways and several tragic crashes forcing local government and law enforcement to get the word out tonight about safety before a lot more of these vehicles are unwrapped under the Christmas tree. Good evening. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate it. I'm Dana Wagner.
And I'm Latoya Silman. Metro Police, UMC, and also Clark County all teaming up to push out a public safety announcement about the importance of wearing a helmet and following other Clark County laws for e-bikes and e-scooters.
Will Silverstein joins us live tonight, and we know that you've been talking about e-bike and e-scooter safety for months on this channel. What are the experts saying tonight about the need to wear helmets?
Well, Dana, the experts have been talking about this, like you said, 4 months. We've been talking with them 4 months. They say you don't want to put the cart before the horse, and you don't want to put the bike before the helmet. The helmet and the bike should be inseparable. And you hear it from the experts all the time, like we said, but it may be more important to hear it from a teenager who suffered a tough crash.
It isn't worth it. The helmet is definitely worth it.
Wearing a helmet on a ride. For many, it's second nature to pop on the old protective wear before taking a vehicle on the road, but Mason Huff left his off when he got hit by what he says was a swerving driver. The 16-year-old Huff eventually winding up at Sunrise Trauma Center.
They come up from my left and they just hit me and I lost conscious. If I didn't get a CT scan, I wouldn't have known, and I could have died, so helmets are very, very important.
Luckily, Huff made it back home for Thanksgiving.
Brain injuries, that's one of your most life-altering or life-threatening injuries you could have.
Speaking of Sunrise Trauma Center, John Pope, the center's vice president of trauma services, says injuries are on the rise. Pope telling News 3 as of Friday morning, 209 patients have made their way into Sunrise since the start of the year after being involved in an e-bike or e-scooter related incident.
We've only been able to confirm helmet use in about 15 to 20% of those. So it's a pretty large number that no helmet at all.
That means roughly 168 to 178 patients of the 209 were not wearing helmets, and that is actually illegal for riders under the age of 18 in both Clark County and the city of Las Vegas. But statewide, Nevada has no helmet requirement. For riders, Pope says it is not just about wearing helmets, it's about wearing the right type of helmet.
If you think about the head injuries, the helmets are there to protect. I mean, it works the same way with motorcycles and bicycles. You need to have the right style of helmet also. And then, of course, you know, the level of impact.
What's the most important thing you tell the kids?
Oh man, wear a helmet, dude. Helmet, helmet, helmet.
Radical e-bikes owner Michael John Gregorio spent several years in the motorcycle rental industry before specializing in selling e-bikes and e-motorcycles. John Gregorio says he gives a whole safety spiel to prospective buyers. John Gregorio agrees with Pope that the types of helmets for riders are changing from the traditional half shell to the full head helmet equipped with a face mask.
Me riding my entire life, I'd rather kind of have a facial protection than a half. So that's kind of why we push these a little bit more than just an Amazon half shell helmet. You are also generally going a little bit faster than you normally would on a regular bicycle on any of these units. So therefore you would want a little bit more protection for your full head.
Now, we've told this story before, but it bears repeating. A lot of these e-bikes, when you buy them from stores like John Gregorio's, they come with a lot of the legally required and, of course, protective gear that you want anyway. That means like a light reflector on the back of the bike. It also means things like an audible device, aka a horn, as well as those levels of resistance on the bike so that you don't go too fast. These seem like common sense things, but they are something that you need to both be legal and also safe. Dana.
Yeah, it really could save a life. Thank you so much. Well, we told you about that PSA from Metro, UMC, and Clark County, and here it is. We apologize, you can't hear it right now, but UMC says that it's seen a 400% increase in e-bike and e-scooter related injuries with around 200 patients there. Sunrise Trauma Center's data shows the same amount of patients at that facility. Coming up at 6 p.m., we'll have an exclusive interview with Clark County Commissioner Justin Jones, who weighs in on this pressing issue.
And we'd like to get everybody's opinion at home watching tonight. Do you think everyone riding an e-bike should wear a helmet? So far, 86% of you are saying absolutely yes. You can weigh in by heading to news3lv.com, or the easiest way, just scan that QR code right there on your screen.
We're learning